Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and that is a mirrored Batman clone that was from a defunct Six Flags park, which means I'm at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. This has been one of my bucket list parks for so many years, and it's great to be here because I've heard amazing things about this park. I mean, just right off the bat, I'm surrounded by the quarry walls going into the park, which just makes this park stand out so much more than from all the other Six Flags or any other park really. And this park has a ton of great rides: Iron Rattler, Diabolical, Superman Krypton Coaster. Wonder Woman is closed for extensive refurbishment, and Kid Flash isn't open yet. But I'm gonna still have an amazing time here getting on all the coasters, so let's head on in. Now, pretty much the whole reason I'm here is actually because of this. This is a free ticket that I got from East Coaster back in February. Fiesta Texas was at the event. They did a little presentation. As part of it, they gave us all this admission ticket to the park, along with single-use flash passes for a lot of the major coasters, such as Cliffhanger, Batman, Superman, Iron Rattler. Wonder Woman won't do much use today, but this is pretty much the entire reason I'm here. When I got this, I pretty much said, well, I wasn't planning on going to Fiesta Texas this year, but since I got this, I pretty much have to now. So thank you, Fiesta Texas, for giving me this so I can get on all these rides faster. Although crowds don't look too busy yet, so I don't know how useful these will be, but you know, I can use them to get like re-rides when it's busier in the day. Made it into the park, and one positive already: paper maps! Yay! Something to put up on my wall. And also, today I'm actually probably gonna need this since my first time here. Gotta learn my way throughout the park. But I think I'm gonna head back to Dr. Diabolical and Rattler and that whole area first. So they're kind of holding everybody over there because the main park doesn't open until 10:30. But actually, it looks like Boomerang and Goliath are open right now, so might as well knock these out of the way. Well, I was gonna ride Boomerang, then I got in the train, straight down, and then it broke down. So I had to wait a few minutes for maintenance to get there and open the restraints to let us out. But now it's actually 10:30, so that was a bit of a waste of time, I guess. But now it's time to head over to Dr. Diabolical and that side of the park to get our first actual ride of today. A second thought, looks like more people are heading over to Iron Rattler, so let's start off actually with the ride I've been waiting literally 11 years to ride, because I remember when they first announced this and thought it looked crazy insane. I mean, an inversion on a hybrid coaster, that was the first one to do that. So I've been looking forward to getting on this for a long time, and today I finally get to ride it. It looks like waiting for the back car is going to be a bit longer today. One of the trains has the back car closed off.
Also, please secure any loose items. Six Flags is not responsible for any lost, stolen, or damaged items left during the ride. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride on the Iron Rattler.
Alright, just rode Iron Rattler, so let's start with the ride itself. I got back row. That was pretty good. Drop was great. I really liked the rolls and of course the drop off the cliff. Other than that, there wasn't a whole lot, especially the middle portion. I know it gets a lot of flack for being really slow. And yeah, it was pretty slow since it's like one of the earlier rides, so I'll definitely come back to ride it later and get a few more rides on it. But anyway, back to kind of the experience. So the ride broke down. It's down right now. We were sitting on the brake run for probably a good like 5 minutes or so, just waiting for the maintenance to get there to move the train in front of us, which there was actually a mom on the ride who was kind of yelling at them to open them up because I guess they were in the sun and their son wasn't feeling good, which I can kind of get, you know, okay, yeah, it's hot, but also like, ma'am, there's nothing that the ride ops can do. They can't open it there. Only maintenance can unlock it, and they're not here yet, so, which I thought we were gonna get evac. No, they just moved us ahead. But in terms of maintenance today, that's now 2 for 2, because Boomerang broke down while I was on it, and then now Iron Rattler went down when I was on it. So, not looking too good in terms of that, Six Flags.
I promise you're just a few short moments away. And while we prepare the samples in the next room, prepare yourselves for newfound youth.
Alright, just rode Dr. Diabolical's Cliffhanger, got a back row ride. That drop is great. The roll was the inversions were fine, the second drop was also pretty good, but ow, my collarbone really hurts after that. I'm not a huge fan of those vest restraints, it really hurts like right here, so other than that, pretty good ride. And unfortunately, Roadrunner Express is currently down. I saw maintenance looking at it earlier, hasn't opened yet. So let's head on this way to head to the rest of the park. And this is just kind of interesting, like, you know, seeing a park first time. By the way, I think they just announced yesterday, or Jeffrey Siebert put out yesterday, that they're moving some kid ride over here. I think I remember seeing. Although I do like how they have just some kids rides just scattered about. And Speaking of another closed ride, Daredevil Dive, their Zamperla Air Race, is also down. You know, I wouldn't be mainly as frustrated about rides being closed, but like, the park's been closed the past week for just, I guess, because school's starting up down here. So like, they were closed this whole past weekdays, like pretty much from at least the past few days I know they were closed. So like, if you had problems with rides, why didn't you fix them when the park was closed and not wait till today? No, not looking good, Fiesta. Where's Jeffrey? I want to talk with him. Here we have the construction of the Kid Flash Cosmic Coaster. Really wish it was open for me, but I mean, looks like the track's all done. Looks like they're working on the lighting package, the station, all that other stuff. So looks like a really fun ride, and hopefully more of these come to Six Flags Park soon. And adding to the list of rides that just went down, Skyscreamer, as I was walking past it, went down. Great. Also, it looks like, just from looking at over here, the like Bugs Bunny log flume ride looks like it's down because the flume's just sitting there. Which is, I hope it opens later because I was really looking forward to riding that today. There's a lot of closed rides. Like, yeah, I know, I've heard Skyscraper sometimes goes down due to the wind, so maybe that's the problem, but I don't know. Really not looking good so far. Well, at least looks like Krypton Coaster is open, so let's head on. I've been hearing good things about this too. Looks like it might be the best floorless coaster, so let's head on.
Making unexpected moves like that.
Yeah, one guy. Alright, just did Superman Krypton Coaster. That was pretty good. Definitely, I'll need to think and maybe get another ride to see if it's my favorite floorless. But it's definitely the best location with floorless. Like, that's just awesome that they make it work with the wall. That's really cool. Some good news at least. Looks like Bugs Bunny's log flume, whatever, is running. And while I was on Superman, I also saw Roadrunner running. So at least they're getting some rides open. And you can kind of see right here the amount of rides that are kind of down. Now, I know some areas of the park don't open until a bit later. Like I think the whole area by like Pandemonium, all that opens at 1. But I even looked like through the app, like which rides are open. One of the other closed rides is actually Joker. That didn't even say temporary closed, it said closed, and they had like a bunch of equipment out. So, yep, looks like I won't be riding that today either. Same, I think, with Daredevil. I think that was also just listed as closed, so bit of a bummer. I mean, I guess maybe because like the summer season is over, this is kind of like a extra weekend, I guess. But yeah. I'm heading over here, actually, I think, to do the kids coaster. It's over here, because it's over here. Might as well get it while I'm over this way. Streamliner, that was fine. Just whatever, kids coaster. One interesting thing, it goes over kind of like a little fish pond, river, whatever, but I feel like I saw more hats than actual fish. There's a lot of fallen hats in that ride. Now on to our next coaster, Batman the Ride, the world's first SNS 4D free spin. Batman the Ride just went down. Thankfully, I decided to use my one-use flash pass for this, but they never actually took it. They told me to hold on to it, and I'm glad they didn't take it, or else I wouldn't get to use it again. Yeah, another coaster went down while I was near it.
Or you can even visit another filling attraction. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Go local, stay contact free, and feed your need for
Alright, just did Batman the Ride. It eventually reopened. That was insane. I mean, maybe we just got like a good lucky spin, but we were spinning like crazy on that thing. Although, I don't know, maybe just because this was the first one, there's more spin fins. But yeah, really great. Definitely my favorite of the 3 free spins I've done now. Well, one ride that I knew would be closed today is Wonder Woman Golden Lasso Coaster, which is a huge bummer because this ride looks insane. And I wish I could ride it. But being a prototype coaster, they do have to make a lot of adjustments to it now. But I guess this gives me a reason to come back here. Now entering the kind of boardwalk section. Fireball is closed, but honestly, I'm not missing much there. And while this park doesn't have a Justice League dark ride, it does have a Pirates of the Deep Sea, which is a Sally dark ride. I have no idea what this ride is, so I'm looking forward to it. Yo, we got the backside of water. And on the other side is the front side of water with Skull Mountain. So yeah, that was literally Boo Blasters. Like, some of the animatronics and like layouts and everything were the exact same as Boo Blasters. In that case, that's the best Boo Blasters I've ever done. That was actually pretty fun. Heading over now to ride Pandemonium. Totally not originally themed to Tony Hawk. Although this ride has been rumored to be removed for a while now. You can now actually see pretty slowly going by, the new electric go-karts that they just converted to, which is pretty nice. Good job, Six Flags, going electric for both the environment and also for the noise. Alright, we need to talk about Pandemonium. So, you know, all the rides here for their bag policies, I even asked about this ahead of time. Most of them, it's, you know, put any bags, cups, whatever, in the station. The only exception is Dr. Diabolical, which you put your stuff in a locker right beforehand, like a free double-sided locker. Well, then there's Pandemonium. They told me that I had to bring all my stuff on the ride with me. The only thing I could leave behind is a cup without a lid. The thing is, I had a nearly full cup of Powerade, so I said, well, what about this? And they said, carry it with you. So I had my bag and also my glasses and hat on, because I didn't really have enough time to put it in my actual bag. Like, I put my bag kind of like under my leg, and then I had just to hold the cup in my hand, which, like, see, it's almost full, so, yeah, I kind of got a bit wet on that ride from Powerade just splashing out. Like, the ride itself, I mean, it's fine, I guess, just a regular spinner coaster. But it was hard to keep focusing on the ride, because I had to focus on not losing my bottle or anything else on me. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. And I asked, like, is there lockers? And they said, nope, no lockers. So that's a very bizarre policy. Next coaster up is Poltergeist, which will be the fourth spaghetti bowl coaster that I've been on. Which this one I feel like will be very similar to Joker's Jinx, since it's the outdoor model.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Please unbuckle your seatbelt. The ride vehicle will move forward shortly.
So, just did Poltergeist. In terms of the ride itself, it's about the same as like Joker's Jinx, maybe like a little bit better than that. So, make this the best spaghetti bowl coaster that I've done. Although, the theming for this ride is really good. Like, I know a few years ago they completely like repainted it and redid the station, and I definitely am glad they did that, because that's like a really cool looking like station and everything. So good job with the theming, which is kind of like a running theme around here. You know, this had a really good station and theming, Pirates, Dr. Diabolical, even like a little bit of Batman. So good job, Fiesta Texas, on the theming. Alright, now time for... Very loud. Now time for their log flume, Bugs Bunny's Whitewater, just Bugs Whitewater Rapids. This looks like a pretty cool log flume. Also looks like it's got some good theming on it, so looking forward to riding.
One more! One more!
Alright, so just rode Bugs Whitewater Rapids. Really good log flume, definitely airtime hill. Also just like a lot of the theming elements. Like, I really wish more rides were themed to Looney Tunes, but a few things kind of just happened. As I was walking this way, I ran into the one and only Jeffrey Siebert, the park president for Fiesta. If you don't know him, he's very active on social media. He's a big fan of Enthusiast. I thanked him for the tickets that I got from East Coaster and got a little picture with him. And then it was also funny, as I'm kind of walking away, I check my Instagram and I see Over Georgia just announces an Intimate Ultra Surf. And I'm like, hey Jeffrey, do you know about this? He's like, oh yeah, we know. And he also knew a little thing about some toy that Great Adventure is getting for a 50th. As of this recording, I don't know what it is yet. I've been hearing things like, I know right now the biggest rumor is a Vekoma Super Boomerang. So maybe once this video comes out, I'll know for sure. Definitely. Once this video comes out, I'll know for sure. I take way too long to edit these things. But yeah, that was a really great experience. Thank you, Mr. Siebert, for nice to meet you and also the photo. Now heading to Goliath, which it feels weird when I'm walking this way. I feel like I should be heading towards the exit. But I'm actually heading over here because they kind of put Goliath right here at the entrance, but they had to like put this little path in here to get over there where it's just Goliath. Alright, Goliath was alright, pretty good. It's a back clone. Better than Great White that I rode yesterday. But yeah, just a typical back clone, although it is crazy just to think about the history of this ride, because if you didn't know, this used to be at Six Flags New Orleans. It was like the only coaster they could really salvage at first, just because it was above the water. So yeah, pretty cool to ride, a bit of history. So I had to stop in Six Flags Fiesta Texas's esports gaming room. Definitely more expensive than the one at Great Adventure, although this one isn't in a former ride building. A lot more computers, even though its own little like mini gift shop over here. And also I think they have like a lot more games on here. I even think they have Roblox. Although here you have to pay for it, like it's $10 for an hour, so yeah, I'm not spending money to play video games at the park, but still cool to have. Alright, time for take 2 on Boomerang. Hopefully we'll get on this time. Well, according to the little like info boards, this thing has a 30-minute wait, but thankfully there's a single ride line, so let's head on in. Got Boomerang Coast to Coaster. I mean, it's one of the better Boomerangs I've been on because it got the new restraints and the kind of magnetic braking. So probably second favorite Boomerang after Jolly Rancher. Just because, I mean, this is basically Jolly Rancher but without like the theming and stuff. Coaster I need is Roadrunners Express. Yeah, it's went down again. This time the train's stuck in Liftville, so I assume they might have got evac earlier. But hopefully it opens up by the end of the day. There's still about 4 hours left, so hopefully it'll open later today. And also, Iron Rattler's closed, so hopefully that opens later today. I want to get at least one more ride on it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do Dr. Diabolical while I'm over here. Use my Flash Pass for it. Here's the problem here, Iron Rattler. You got a train on the lift hill. Yeah, it makes two coasters here that are stuck on the lift hill. One there, another there.
Dr. Diabolical's elixir promises to deliver absolutely magical results.
Magically devastating results. Please leave while you can.
Each sample of the elixir is curated by Dr. Diabolical to uniquely treat each individual need.
You are all in grave danger. Please heed my warning. Leave this place or it will be too late.
This torturous extraction device will rip your fear and adrenaline from you bit by bit. Your fear will feed my army of ravenous creatures. Robot! Turn on the machine.
Warning. Critical error.
My machine! You fools! You broke my precious machine!
Now's your chance. You must leave at once. The extractor mechanism is malfunctioning. It appears to be broken.
No matter. The new, bigger extractor machine is ready for testing. What lies ahead will do the job of 100 extraction machines. Fear not. Actually, go ahead. Fear.
Alright, managed to get Dr. Diabolical in the front row. Although there was a bit of a delay, like the train before me broke, so that get maintenance, have them sorted out. And yeah, Rattler and Roadrunner are still down. I asked the lady at Rattler, that thing's been down since about 12, and it's about 5:50 right now, so I don't like the odds of it maybe reopening later. I don't know. If I have to, maybe I'll come back tomorrow, because I do have a little bit of time tomorrow. Anyway, I think it's time we hit up the Fiesta Texas Railroad. There's a station right here, so let's head on the train.
especialmente si nosotros, este es un conductor a máquina caminando en it's Flags Whitewater Rapid. They can take you up to 50 feet, and then drop you, get you soaking water. Ahora es que lo tenemos uno de los mejores, es el conejo malo, le dicen, es el Flags Whitewater Rapid. Se te puede levantar 50 pies ahí, tirarte y mojarse completamente. And then George Rabbit, you have she's the most scientific crazy of the crazy. With a 95-degree drop, that's what they call it, the most classic. It's Dr. Diabolical. Bien tóxica y loca, con una caída de 95 grados centígrados, por eso le dicen, ese he is faster than my coworker's favorite ride is the Roadrunner Express. Del lado derecho e izquierdo tenemos el que corre más rápido que Speedy González. Es el Correcaminos Express. And in Georgia right and left we do have the king of the snakes. Iron Rattler. The Iron Rattler used to be known as the Rattler back in the day. Before it got remodeled to the Iron Rattler back in 2013. Del lado derecho e izquierdo tenemos la víbora de las víboras. Es el Iron Rattler donde se puede llevar con mucha altura y con mucha velocidad. And in Georgia, we do have the most popular water attraction in Six Flags that guarantees that you'll get soaked in water. It's the Gully Washer. The Gully Washer also has been here since 1992. En el lado derecho tenemos el juego más popular de agua, donde te garantiza que te puede mojar completamente. Está aquí desde 1992.
Alright, train ride was fun. Decided to do a full lap around. So actually I think next I'm going to try to do Gully Washer, or raft ride. I got my poncho with me. I'll probably wear the poncho on the ride, just so I don't get too wet. Well, one weird thing, why does the water look like Powerade? It's like a very light blue. So a few things. The line for the raft ride was a bit too long, so I tried using my skip the line on my membership, but they said I have to go to like the Flash Pass services to get that sorted out. I'm like, alright, I kinda still want to ride, so I'll head this way. As I'm heading this way, Roadrunner's open, so let's get this last credit before it goes down again. Just did Roadrunner Express, so I was mistaken. Maybe I just thought it went through the wall. I don't know. At least goes over the top of the wall. But honestly, it was fine. I don't know. I rode in the back row, so maybe it got just a bit rough, but it was starting to hurt my back actually after a while. Yeah, I think Adventure Express still takes the cake for my favorite Aero Mine train. still closed. I was actually talking with the guy who was at the gate. I'm pretty sure that I might have gotten the last ride on it because it went down right after I got on. Like literally I was the last train, like the train before us, or the train after us broke down. So I can maybe say that I got the last ride of the day on Iron Rattler. Unless, you know, hopefully it opens later today. If not, I do have a few hours tomorrow morning before I have to go. So I'll probably come in just so I can get maybe another ride or two on Iron Rattler. But, in good news, I was able to figure out the problem with my pass. So what happened was I was trying to just go through my phone, but it kept on saying that I wasn't in the park. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm literally in the middle of the park. Problem was, when I came into the park today, I used the ticket I got through East Coaster and not my member pass. So it probably didn't even think that I was in the park. It was weird because I've used the pass, like I used it to get discounts and stuff, but I guess it didn't realize I was in the park. But now that I reserved my flash pass for Gully Water, or Gully Washer, let's head on. By the way, one thing I realized, the train is called the Jim Reed Anderson. Nice tribute to the former CEO. And of course, now that I'm here, the line's pretty much non-existent on the regular side. So, I think I'm just gonna like go right in there then. Alright, rode the Gully Washer. Got a bit wet. I was really worried mainly just because I'm wearing my sneakers instead of my normal sandals. Mainly because yesterday I was starting to get blisters wearing those sandals. And I was kind of worried like, my socks gonna get wet. They got a bit wet, but I think these shoes are waterproof enough so that it wasn't too bad. So I wanted to go over to do Skyscraper next, but they're actually closing off this area to get ready for the drone show later. You can see all the drones set up over there. I'm definitely staying to see it, but it's kind of a bummer that they like close off the entire like area of the park. Well, like now you have to like pretty much do a like whole loop back around like towards the front just to get over to Skyscraper right over there. All right, Skyscraper was fun, really cool. Like going like really close to the wall, or kind of relatively close to the wall, and getting a good view of the park and also on top of the wall, the surrounding areas. But since I'm over here, I'm going to do Superman. Last time I did the back row, so I think this time I'm going to try for a front row ride.
That's by the
Alright, did Superman Krypton Coaster in the front row. That was really great in the front. Yeah, that might actually be my favorite floorless coaster. I'll have to look at my rankings where they're at right now and see, but it's definitely up there. Like, I think I put it above Medusa, at least, from Great Adventure, so at least higher than that.
Good ride.
decided one more flat ride I really wanted to do was Hustler. It's kind of like this teacup ride, but everybody's in giant billiard balls. And I actually just squeezed in. I got number 14, last ball. So hopefully I don't get too dizzy on this, although based on the time right now, it is 8:42. Park closes in about 20 minutes. I was gonna get an Iron Rattler night ride, but I think that's gonna be closed. So I might end it off here, maybe grab some quick dinner, and then see the drone show at 9:15. Hustler was fun. I didn't really spin a whole lot, and I kind of did that on purpose. But even the ride-up came afterwards and said, like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that the car didn't spin, so I can move you to another one if you want. I'm like, nah, that's fine. I didn't want to anyway. But yeah, I got about 10 minutes left, so take a while to walk to Dr. Diabolical. Superman's kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I really wanted to do Iron Rattler night ride, but couldn't really do that today because of the way it was. I'm actually gonna head into basically Fiesta Texas's version of a fest house. So I saw they had a really good looking chicken sandwich with a pretzel bun. So I'm gonna try that. Never mind, they're actually closed, but at least just want to show you inside. Yeah, it's basically a fest house like at Busch Gardens, although a lot smaller.
When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. Sing along with us, dee 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 dee, da 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 da. Yeah, we're happy, da da da, dee da da dee da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Just like from July to the end of September. Surfers fun with me out in the sun every day. Working at the car wash. Working at the car wash. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's alright. When the sun beats down and burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. I'm down by the street, yeah, all ablaze with my baby's where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk. away, bitch. We can hit the rock away, bitch. Rock away, bitch. Rock away, bitch. Rock away, bitch. We can hit the rock away, bitch.
Okay, that was Oh What a Night. The fireworks are great. The drones, not so much. I don't know what was up with that. Maybe it was just like a calibration or technical error with the drones. So they went up for a bit, did a little small thing, but then they came back down. Didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, unless that was it, I don't know. From the pictures I've seen of the show, they go up really high, do the Six Flags logo, all that. And they really closed off the entire area of the park, which caused me to go all the way around. For that. Oh well, still a good fireworks show, still a great way to end the night off. But that does it for my day here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. Other than the operational and maintenance delays, especially Iron Rattlers, this park is really good. Like, the theming does not feel like a Six Flags park. Like, I feel like I'm in like I don't even know what's to describe it, because I wouldn't say like Cedar Fair or Hershey, but still really good. They like really are trying to make it a theme park with distinct sections. Doesn't help it that there's just a bunch of DC stuff and ads everywhere, and the park still feels like a Six Flags park underneath, but I think they do a really good job. Plus the landscaping. I mean, there's a giant cliff wall as your backdrop, and they use it pretty well. Even if a lot of rides don't use the cliff wall directly, it still makes a great backdrop for the rides. And I don't think this will be my last time here this weekend. I got a little bit of time tomorrow before I have to head back to Delaware, so I think I'm gonna hit up here in the morning just to ride Iron Rattler. Please be open tomorrow morning. And I might hit another park nearby tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. If you want to make sure you see that video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to give this video a like if you liked it. Don't forget to also follow at Blue Diamond Coasters on both Instagram and TikTok. And until next time, this is Blue Diamond Coasters. Later.
It's okay to do so. Also, please secure any loose items. Six Flags is not responsible for any lost, stolen, or damaged items left during the ride. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride on the Iron Rattler.